Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, crypto world. Whatever time of day it is, the market is currently at 94.40 for Bitcoin. Slightly down for the last 24 hours, about 3.55%. Not really slightly down. So you got a dip in the whole market. What's going to happen soon? Hopefully it turns around. 171 for Ethereum. 26 cents for XRP. Everything's pretty much holding about where it has the last 24.48 in the area of where it's been. So like Bitcoin's been around 9,500 and Ethereum's been at the 171, 175. And you got the XRP at 25.26. So not much of a change overall. It's just waiting for the speeding up of BAKKT and more. And really the whole crux of it is everybody in this market better hope that Bitcoin does well, because right now with Bitcoin's dominance at 70% plus, it is needed. This one says 68. Other ones talk about how it's even at 90% dominance. So you better hope and pray that Bitcoin does good. Right now, you've got until things change. And one thing I've mentioned to viewers and messages and everything else of late is that if you really want this to change, you need to have fiat buying, cash buying of the altcoins, because the only way you're going to get away from this dominance of Bitcoin is if you can go and buy your coins with cash and make it where you're not using Bitcoin, so the effect doesn't hit it as much. But that means you're going to have to have a total dominance of that type of payment before that would stop that from happening. So that's really a long shot. And it's not going to happen anytime soon for everybody to be paying cash for crypto. Okay, you've got Telegram multiples. You've got Telegram for the blockchain and Telegram for the coin. So basically for the coin, it's saying that if the Gram tokens come out, it could exceed the Stellar market cap. It's going to be very popular. There's no doubt about that. There's a lot of Telegram users around the world. I could see that definitely happening. Telegram will release code for its TON blockchain on September 1st. So you've got the Open Network, or TON. The ambitious blockchain project announced last year boy, that sounds like an ad. The ambitious. Announced last year by the Telegram messaging app is expect to release the code needed to run a TON node. Okay, we got that. So basically, we'll have to wait and see how this happens. Telegram could do really well, or it could flop, but we'll see. That's going to be interesting to watch. Bitcoin price at 9,400 is a good buying opportunity. Here's why. I'll link this down below so you can read it up on that. You got to understand one thing. The future bodes well for Bitcoin. If you've got the patience, that's where it's going to come in handy, because it is going to happen down the road that you're going to see this coin go way up. The question is when. And I think you're going to see a lot after basically with the big investments, the whales going for the BAKKT. You're going to see a lot going on with that successful launch on September 23rd. You may just see that after that, it just starts to crank. We can't say for sure, but it may. Okay, a hot mic had a famous broadcaster in Germany. After the broadcast went off, the mic was hot, and he was saying that he pays for everything in Bitcoin. And his name is Jan Hofer, a famous TV news anchor. Don't bash me, German people. Hey, I'm not German, so all right. A famous TV news anchor said he pays for everything in Bitcoin, and his real estate tripled in value. Could have been bragging to his co-worker. Just don't know. Now, Craig Wright may face class action lawsuit for forgery and fraud. This is a battle that's been going on with Peter McCormick and Craig Wright for a long time. And now McCormick is saying that he's considering a class action lawsuit against Wright, Calvin Ayre, and Jimmy Nugent for falsely claiming that Wright is Satoshi and that Bitcoin SV is Satoshi's vision. So we'll see how all that goes. Oh boy. Then you've got Coinbase reports shows that half of the top universities have crypto classes. And that makes total sense. when you look at what's going on in the crypto world, you've got so much that draws interest. Because why? It's showing profits overall this year, not of late, of course, but for the overall for the year, profitable. And it's something where people are looking at it as, and blockchain is drawing a lot of attention. No doubt about that. Coffee, hold on one second. Okay, next you've got PNC. Let's go over here. You've got PNC becomes the first U.S. bank using RippleNet for cross-border payments. American giant PNC has become the first bank in the country to use Ripple's blockchain network, RippleNet, for processing cross-border payments. Very, very good. So went live with the blockchain payments platform. By doing this, it became the first ever American bank that has decided to process cross-border payments just a year after they decided to adopt Ripple's technology. So not bad there. Not bad. MoneyGram, PNC, Ripple's doing pretty good. Now it just, the company Ripple. China's digital currency will be two-tiered and replace cash, Binance CZ says. You have to just look at it and judge it for yourself. It's going to be something where you see the commercial banks on layer 1, and then you see the layer 2 individuals and businesses. Yeah, have to just look at it and see what's what. It's going to be interesting to watch how China does this. Being that China is the way that China is, and they're doing digital cryptocurrency, you got to understand that's pretty damn good compared to what the United States is doing. Okay, SEC settles with crypto exchange Bitquick and its founders. This was a whopper here. The U.S. Securities Exchange has settled the crypto exchange, that name, Bitquick, and its founders, Bruce Buys and Sam Mendez, over what the SEC believed was an unregistered token sale that raised $13 million. Bitquick will pay a civil penalty of $8.5 million on top of disgorgement and prejudgment interest. For the two founders, Buys will pay $890,254, and Mendez will pay $850,022. Whopper hit. World's largest aircraft manufacturer joins Hedera Hashgraph Council. Aerospace giant Boeing has joined the governing council for Hedera Hashgraph, a blockchain-like network for enterprises. The Chicago-based aircraft and satellite manufacturer became the 10th member of Hedera's governing council Thursday, joining the likes of financial services like FIS Global, Tata Communications, Nomura Holdings, and IBM. So not bad there. Of course, it's blockchain-like. I'd like to see what the definition of that is on that one. Ethereum deemed halal, if I pronounce that right, by Muslims. This is for the Muslims to decide if this is going to be good. This may stimulate Ethereum buying. Just may. Because basically that is permissible under the Islamic Sharia law. So you just may see Ethereum go up a little bit. You may not. That's a 50-50 on that one. Okay, crypto jacking campaigns up by 29%. Ransomware attacks up by 118%. And this is the McAfee Labs, not associated with John McAfee currently. I don't think still. Okay, so that there is, you got to be careful. I mean, one thing I've said before is you want to scan your computer quite often if you keep your cryptocurrencies on your computer, stored in wallets, or if you're using the Ledger Nano S and a lot of different things that you're doing with crypto, scan your computer with Malwarebytes. The link is down below. Do it up, okay? Because you want to protect yourself. If you don't, you are looking for trouble. Okay, you saw these headlines before, the 9,400 good buying price for Bitcoin. And you got the analyst sets $90 Ethereum target as the altcoins falter. These are the headlines you're seeing these days. Okay, the Bitcoin bulls remain confident despite ongoing crash. you got to wonder what's going to happen. All I can say is that you just got to hope again that Bitcoin of this guy right here is spinning around and around and around does really good coming up this month of September. So let's just hope and pray that that happens. Everybody have a good one. I'll talk to you soon with any breaking news.